A quiet truth runs beneath everyday life. Most people believe they are living healthy enough, yet their daily habits silently eat away at their energy, immunity, and long-term wellness. You wake up believing you slept fine, but the moment you stand up, your mind feels foggy, your muscles feel heavier than they should, and your body whispers that something is off, but you ignore it. These subtle signals get buried under routines you never questioned, routines that feel normal because everyone around you does them too. We live in a world where convenience has become a lifestyle, where processed foods pretend to be real meals, where sitting for long hours is treated as productivity, and where stress is accepted as just another part of adult life. People think skipping breakfast is harmless, sleeping late is normal, drinking too little water is no big deal, and checking their phone the moment they open their eyes is just a habit, but each of these small decisions multiplies into major health problems that go unnoticed until the body finally breaks down. These invisible mistakes slowly reshape your metabolism, disturb your hormones, weaken your immune system, strain your heart, and quietly push you toward chronic fatigue. The scary part is not that these mistakes exist. The scary part is that most people don't even realize they're doing anything wrong until symptoms appear, and even then, they blame age, weather, or workload, anything except their daily habits. One of the most common mistakes people make is believing that if they eat less, they will stay healthy or lose weight. In reality, undereating or skipping meals weakens your digestion, slows your metabolism, spikes stress hormones, and confuses your natural hunger signals. Many people skip breakfast thinking it saves time or calories, but the body sees it as a survival threat, releasing cortisol, which increases belly fat, cravings, irritability, and low energy. Another silent mistake is eating too fast. The body needs time to recognize fullness, and when you rush meals, you overeat without realizing it, leaving your digestion overworked and your gut inflamed. Most people also underestimate the damage caused by eating processed snacks, sugary drinks, and diet foods that secretly contain chemicals, excess sodium, and artificial ingredients that drain your energy and weaken your immune system. Even healthy foods become harmful when timing is wrong, like eating heavy meals late at night, drinking tea or coffee immediately after meals, or consuming too much fruit juice instead of whole fruit. These mistakes seem harmless because they don't cause immediate pain, but they slowly led to weight gain, bloating, gas, constipation, skin breakouts, and even long-term metabolic disorders. What feels like a small choice today becomes a major health barrier tomorrow, and the saddest part is that most people repeat these mistakes daily without ever questioning them. Another shocking habit that destroys health silently is ignoring sleep cycles. People think sleeping at 2 a.m. and waking up at 10 a.m. is the same as sleeping from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., but the quality of sleep depends on timing, not just hours. The body repairs itself before midnight, hormones balance during deep sleep, and the nervous system resets only when you sleep in natural circadian rhythm. Sleeping late disrupts your body clock, increases stress hormones, weakens immunity, and reduces the brain's ability to focus and process emotions. Nighttime screen exposure from mobile phones tricks the brain into thinking it's daytime, stopping melatonin production, the hormone that controls sleep. Many people also make the mistake of checking their phone the moment they wake up, instantly placing their brain into stress mode before the day even begins. Another unnoticed mistake is inconsistent sleep duration. Sleeping very little on weekdays and oversleeping on weekends confuses the body and leads to fatigue, headaches, mood swings, and hormonal imbalance. Even habits like eating late at night, drinking caffeine in the evening, or keeping bright lights on in your room shock the body into restlessness and interfere with deep sleep. This constant lack of restorative sleep becomes a silent destroyer of health, affecting digestion, immunity, weight, skin, concentration, and long-term mental wellness. Throughout the day, people make subtle but damaging choices that silently deteriorate physical strength and posture. Sitting for long hours without movement is one of the most harmful modern habits. It slows blood circulation, stiffens muscles, weakens the spine, strains the neck, and increases the risk of heart disease. Many people believe that exercising for 30 minutes is enough, but if they sit for the remaining 15 hours of the day, the exercise benefits shrink drastically. Poor posture, whether while sitting, driving, or using a phone, puts pressure on the spine and slowly misaligns the body, causing chronic back pain, tight shoulders, headaches, and reduced lung capacity. Breathing becomes shallow, which reduces oxygen supply to the brain and muscles, leaving you tired even without doing any physical work. Another mistake is not drinking enough water. Most people confuse thirst with hunger and unknowingly dehydrate their body, leading to fatigue, constipation, dry skin, and kidney stress. Even the simple habit of holding urine for long periods silently damages the bladder and kidneys. People also underestimate the importance of sunlight. Spending entire days indoors leads to vitamin D deficiency, weak bones, low immunity, and depressive mood shifts. The body is designed for movement, light, hydration, and balance, yet modern lifestyles lack all of these. The final mistake people don't realize they're making is ignoring stress. Stress is not just an emotion, it is a physical process that affects every organ. Chronic stress releases cortisol, increasing blood pressure, belly fat, inflammation, and heart strain. People often think they are coping, but their body is quietly suffering. Constant worry, overthinking, multitasking, and emotional suppression weaken both mental and physical health. People keep themselves busy, numb their emotions with social media, avoid rest, and push their limits without realizing that each small increase in stress chips away at their well-being. Stress also causes emotional eating, hormonal imbalance, mood swings, sleep disturbances, and even digestive problems because the brain and gut are connected. Many people avoid asking for help, ignore emotional needs, or refuse to take breaks, believing rest is laziness, but rest is a biological requirement, not a luxury. The body whispers first, then warns, and finally screams through illness. The saddest truth is that most modern health problems come from simple daily mistakes that were never meant to be harmful but became dangerous because they were repeated for years without awareness. Once people recognize these hidden habits, they can rebuild their lifestyle, restore energy, improve mental health, and create a life where the body feels light, strong, and nourished instead of drained and overwhelmed.